It's a big moment for France because for the next 5 years, with parliamentary elections on the way, which we're expecting Macron to lose his majority there. So Macron is going to have to scale back what he wants to do, and he's going to have to effectively go into a kind of coalition with a prime minister who in France is the head of government who comes from another party. But that's 2 months away. In the meantime, Macron, he's got another 5 years as president. He controls the French Parliament. So it's very significant for him. And he's also the first French president in the Fifth Republic, this republic, to be re-elected while he's in control of the government. So it is a historic victory of sorts for Emmanuel Macron, but the victory over Marine Le Pen is less than it was 5 years ago. And for her, yeah, okay, she lost. She was expected to lose, but 43% of the electorate voted for her. Compare that to how her father did when he was leading the what was then called the National Front in 2002. He polled 18% there. So more people over the past 20 years or so have been voting for the far right, as some call it, for the extreme right. So it's significant for her. It's the culmination of a process of what the French call de-diabolisation, which means the de-demonization of Marine Le Pen. She's scaled back her policies, no longer talking about leaving the European Union or leaving the Euro. She talks about reforming from within the European Union. She doesn't talk about an end to immigration. She talks about a referendum on immigration. The National Front is now called the National Rally. And when you look at her image, look at her social media feed, lots of talk about her being a woman, about being a cat owner, lots of pictures of cats. And frankly, a lot of French people have thought, OK, well, we'll try and give her a go then. So we were at Le Pen's headquarters last night as the result came in. Lots of boos, which then moved on to applause. Some disappointed supporters, but they're vowing to fight on in the French parliamentary elections. Here's what they told us.
It's historic. We never did a score like that. So it's very promising for the future, for the next presidential election. Yes, it's 5 years later, but we are patient.
It was an amazing nightmare because when I heard all the newspaper, all the media, all the supporting people of Macron, if Marine Le Pen will be elected tonight, it will be the end of the world.
You know, I wish things were reversed, and I'm very, very disappointed, of course. But, you know, I kind of expected it because I believe the polls.
I feel sad, obviously, because we lose, of course, but at the same time, I keep hope because our score, is pretty great for us, so it's not too bad.
So in terms of what's next for Marine Le Pen, she's only 53 years old. She said she will continue. She will probably stand in the French parliamentary elections in a couple of months' time. She can still run for the presidency in 5 years' time. That would be her fourth shot at it. In France, they have a two-term limit, so no Emmanuel Macron in 5 years' time. So it'll be interesting to see who she'll be up against, what the field of candidates are, and also how the far left fare, because Jean-Luc Mélenchon, who's effectively France's equivalent of Jeremy Corbyn, he came a very, very close third in the first round of the presidential election. He will feature prominently in those French parliamentary elections. And so, you know, the field could look very different in 5 years' time.